EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Once again, it's Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. Howell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Now it's Howe. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Back to throw. Howell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
They motion the slot man left. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19 Lions. Street. Go.
Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go, Reed. Go.
They put a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A 6-yard loss.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Howell. This one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick-6.
York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Howell out of the pistol. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Howell. Now a screen set up for Achan. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Howell. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready. Check, hurt. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. We are through 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Howell. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll drop the throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have a Dolphins first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sandmerstill.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
17 yards on that play. First down, Washington.
You could see the trust they had in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Daniels now on first down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Van Sittett was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
65 catch. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll go play action here with, the ball's out. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Howell. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now it's Howell. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 14, Dolphins nothing.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The motion man here is McClure. Whoa. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Come on.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing again. Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Tag.
Slot man in motion right. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Warriors 70. Let's go now.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 1st down, Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Go.
Now Daniels. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. Now Achane. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Throwing is Howell. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
To throw is Howell. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A run up the middle with Achane. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll run with Achane. And he will dive into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. An extra point attempt to follow. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Okay, ready? Come on, set!
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Go check! Go check! 19 tight! 19 tight!
The motion man here is McLaurin. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go now! Go!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Ready.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
On the ready.
3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Down. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Back to throw. Howell. Catch made there by Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
To throw is Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Get it. Hurt. Hey, check that. Street.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man here is McLaurin. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one's deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Howe. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice.
On the jump.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.